Hello and welcome into week 4 of the football season. I'm here with Baker head coach Miguel Regalado as we preview the Wildcats' week 4 matchup at Missouri Valley on Saturday. Coach, taking a look back at this past one, facing off against the number 1 team in the country, Grandview this past Saturday, coming up short there, but a lot of positives I thought to take away from that game.
Absolutely.
What did you think of your team's performance against the top-ranked Vikings?
Really gritty, Matt, really gritty. I think everybody in the stadium after we got down 21-0 was probably about ready to hit the parking lot. And, I was just talking to Truman on the way over, and, we forget this football team has played 3 teams that are combined 10-1 right now. We've played 3 really good football teams, and we've been in every single game. I told them at halftime, had we punched in that second drive, I believe that we had Grandview on the ropes a little bit. And for a young football team to come out, not panic, and get themselves right back into that game, a 98-yard drive on offense, an 80-yard drive on offense, our defense shutting them out for almost, 3 full quarters. Could not be more proud to be their head coach at that point.
Yeah, you highlighted there. I really thought all 3 of the areas of the team showed some promise there in that matchup on Saturday. Offense, as you mentioned, kind of found a rhythm, got down there a couple of times close to the goal line. Defense, as you mentioned, kept them out of the end zone for 3 quarters. Special teams comes through with kind of a botched field goal from the Vikings. Big play there. So how important was it seeing kind of the team put together 3 facets of a game put together?
I don't think I've ever seen a team feel as confident after a loss as this team did. We had some really important people step up. I thought Truman's performance, had we found a way to pull that out, would gone down as one of the all-time great performances at Baker. He was doing it with his feet, he was doing it with his arm, he was doing it with his leadership. So I was more proud to see guys like Truman Julesgaard. Who I hadn't noticed in a couple of weeks and finally popped for me on defense was Kramer. Kramer looked like the old Kramer. And so it was nice to see our older guys step up in a big situation, lead our young football team back into a fight. And I think this team is really confident. I still feel really good about this football team, Matt. Call me crazy, but this is going to be a good team when it's all said and done.
Absolutely. Share your viewpoint on Kramer. I know he shot the gap against a couple of those big Grandview linemen, a couple of good plays from Zach. You kind of mentioned this as well. The 3 teams you guys have faced this year combined 10-1 record, back-to-back undefeated teams in Grandview and William Penn. How do you factor that in as you're assessing your team this year? Again, not the start you guys wanted to, but how do you factor in, who you've played? And also, how does that help you as you guys gear up for some bigger matchups down the road, too?
Yeah, the biggest thing that I feel like is this team is battle-tested now. I mean, it's not like we've just played nobodies. We've played really good football teams, and they've been in every single match. So I feel really good that this team is tested now. They're confident. I need to see us get a little more healthy on offense. We've been playing the first 3 weeks of the year without some really good weapons on offense. Our receiving corps is depleted. We've been waiting to see this young Jeremiah come in and carry the football for us as well. He's kind of got a little bit of wiggle, whereas Gabe and Gavin are downhill guys, so it's a little bit different facet to your running game. So I want to see us get healthy on offense and start fast, and then this defense is going to continue to get better. At some point, they're going to start taking the ball away because that's what we do. And we get to the quarterback. We haven't done either of those 2 things. We haven't sacked the quarterback, we haven't taken the ball away, and we haven't started fast, and we've been in every single game. So I'm not in panic mode. I just want to see this team continue to get better every single day.
Yeah, another opportunity this Saturday, going on the road up in Marshall, facing off against another Vikings team, Missouri Valley this time. They also come in with a winning record, another winning record team that you're facing. What does the team need to do on Saturday to be successful in Marshall?
I think offensively, we've got to start fast. We really do. We started fast at Peru, and we have not started fast since. So I need our offensively to come out and start fast, and then defensively, I know it's going to sound crazy, start fast. We haven't started fast in any of our 3 games on defense. So I'd like to see us start fast on both sides of the football, and then just come out and play loose. Sometimes I think this young football team, Matt, is kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop instead of just go out and make things happen, relax, have fun, and play loose. And if we do that, we're going to have a great shot to come out of there with our first win.
Yeah, and I know we've talked about this. You just expressed some of the optimism there. 0-3 start here. We've talked about this previously on one of these weekly previews. Was the 2010 team that started off 0-3, but then they turned around and won 7 of their last 8. What does a game like on Saturday do for you guys, kind of sparking a similar turnaround where, you got an opportunity here, all the rest of the South are left to play, more than half your season left. What would a win on Saturday help to kind of spark a good turnaround here for you guys?
I told Truman earlier today, I said, I think this team has kind of forgotten how good it is and that it is a good football team and that we are the all-time winningest football program in NAIA history here. And I think a win on Saturday would kind of remind us of that a little bit. And I think that's what we need. I think we just need to remind ourselves we're pretty good. I came into the season believing this team is a playoff football team, no matter how young it was. That's how talented it is. And I think they've kind of forgotten that, hey, we are pretty talented too. We're just young and we're figuring it out. And I think a win on Saturday might help jog our memories a little bit and get us started in the right direction.
Yeah, saw some of that on Saturday. Looking forward to seeing, hopefully pulling out a winning result on Saturday up in Marshall. Good luck up there, Coach.
Thanks so much, man.
Thanks for joining us. Make sure to tune in to the Urban Edge Network on Saturday at 1 p.m. as Wildcats take on Missouri Valley in Marshall.